Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. How are you? Hope everybody is having a good start to their week. Excited to have you here with us. Thank you for being here and looking forward to sharing a whole bunch of different things with you tonight. Kylie is here, so make sure to say hi to her when you bop into the chat. And if you have any questions over the course of this evening, Kylie's your girl, and she will answer any questions that you have. Please let me know you're here too. Say hi, let me know where you're from, what are you up to. We're excited about some of the things that we have tonight because we're going to talk about some things that we haven't. We're going to introduce a new brand that's just launched recently at Just Jill that we haven't talked about. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Hi. And yeah, busy. Kylie and I had a really busy day. Hi, Kathy. Puppies are good, Kathy. They're asleep. Hi, Mary. Hi, Trula. Lisa says hi, Kylie. So Kylie and I had a busy day today. We were both up around 5 a.m. We caught a train to New York. We've been in New York City all day long. Our trains were delayed going there and coming home. And so we literally got back to the house around 7:30. Doug, sweet Doug, ordered us pizza. So we scarfed a piece of pizza, got everything set up, and here we are. So if you think to yourself, boy, Jill looks like she has some bags under her eyes. I do. I do. But the good news is I got a haircut today. So I'm feeling good about that. And Kylie got a haircut too. So we both feel like we are, feeling good heading into Thanksgiving. And we were lucky enough to go to this kind of press event today. Not really a press event, but I was invited by a PR company to go to this taping of that's totally dating me, isn't it? This recording. Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot one of it says 3 minutes snowman.
Oh, they're in that one box. Yeah, with the spatulas. Sorry, everybody. So we're still trying to get everything set up. So we were in New York today, and we went to a recording of a PBS show called Homemade Live. The chef who is sort of the lead on that show is a guy by the name of Joel Gamoran. I kept pronouncing his name wrong. And his guest for the show, he usually records it in Seattle. So it was a big deal that he was in New York. And his guest was Lydia Bastianich. And I had worked with Lydia many years ago back when I was a host at QVC. So we got to watch the recording of this fun show. It was kind of around Thanksgiving and like why you shouldn't just think of Thanksgiving as a time to do turkey because it's such a versatile protein to work with. So Lydia was telling her stories, Joel was sharing his stories, and it was a ton of fun. So we went up, we did that, and then we headed back to the train station and came back, and here we are for tonight. So nice to be with everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in. We're going to talk a little bit about holiday entertaining. We're going to talk a little bit about gifts for the entertainer, hostess gifts, great ideas for those people that are hard to shop for. I've got a couple of decor items I want to throw out at you. And I also, because you are always so curious about lip products that I use, guess what? We have introduced, after being friends for many years with my friend Doris Dalton, we at Just Jill are now carrying some sets from Doll 10. And we have this fantastic tinted lip balm kit that you want. And they're so hydrating, so smoothing. They have coconut oil, watermelon oil, wonderful butters, super hydrating, just a subtle wash of color, but incredible. And some great clinicals on these too. 100% of users felt that it, helped their lips look smoother, look fuller, feel more comfortable. So really great product. So this is just one of the new sets that we have. It's the one that I thought you all might like. And I want you to think about this as a great gift opportunity because it could be for stocking stuffers. So, and I'll put them on my hand when we talk about them in a little bit, but super excited that Doll 10 is now part of the Just Jill family. And we're trying to coordinate with Doris Dalton to have her on to tell you more about them. I met Doris over 30 years ago. And the first product that I ever worked with, she was at that time, um, Mrs. I think she was Mrs. America, not Miss America, Mrs. America. And she was all about lip products. She used to do, if you remember Fran Wilson's Mood Matchers. Is that what they were called? Help me if you remember them. What were those the lipsticks called that were like green and orange, but they like customized to your lips? Were they called Mood Matchers? I think that's what they were called. You'll help me on that. Anyway, so Doris now line. She has so many great products. And I just thought heading into the holidays, I couldn't think of a better assortment of products to offer all of you than lip products because you're always asking me about the lip products that I use. I've tried Doris's products. They're incredible lip products, beautiful colors, wearable colors, nothing too crazy, kooky, weird, really nice formulas that make your lips look good and feel good. And so we're excited to be carrying Doll 10 on Just Jill. So we'll talk about those a little bit too. Let me just talk about decor for 1 second, and then I'm going to show you some of the newer, fun kind of gift ideas that we have for you. Because I don't know about you, but I'm just having these panic moments of, oh my gosh, Thanksgiving is next week. And that means I only have a couple weeks after that, especially if I'm going to be wanting to order things online to make sure I get them in time for Christmas so that I have time to wrap them and put them under the tree. Time is running out. I think I saw something today. There's only 43 days until Christmas. 43. So let's get busy. All right. So one of the brands that we're very proud to carry here at Just Jill, we carry Lolita, beautiful wine glasses, beverage glasses. We carry wonderful collectibles from Jim Shore. Remind me about that. I want to show you that. We have this wonderful assortment of Santas, the #1 Santa brand in the country called Possible Dream Santas. And Possible Dream Santas are known for their sort of storytelling around Santa and his life. But even more than that, they're these incredibly detailed figurines. And so I just wanted to show you a couple of them that we have available. We have more over at justjillshop.com. And remember, shipping and handling always included. But I just want to show you, like, when you look at the detail on these Santas, this has all been hand painted. There's mixed media. So this is knit, right? Here's this faux fur collar. This is a fabric coat that you have here. This little guy, he's holding a saw. I'll show you why in a second. You can see here, look at the detail on the pants, where it's almost like, it's called cloth teak, and it's kind of like a mache, if you will, like a paper mache, but a fabric mache. But why the original founders of Possible Dreams used it was because it could create such detail, texture, dimension, real life on these Santa figurines. If we're telling the story of Santa, let's not just paint his suit on, let's layer it and create these wonderful textures around it. They're hand sanded, they're hand painted. I mean, just the detail is incredible. So this particular piece is a twofer because it's Santa in his buffalo check jacket. Pretty style in there, old Nick. He has his saw, and the piece that goes with it is a tree that's been cut down on a sled, and look at the cute dog in the background. So it tells this story, and that's what Possible Dream Santas are all about. It's what I fell in love with the Possible Dreams collection. I've purchased Possible Dream Santas for my husband Doug. One of them was playing golf. One of them was Santa playing golf with a little elf holding up the flag. One of them is an Irish Santa. Doug actually has some older Possible Dream Santas that his mom had bought for him. So, what I love about the Possible Dream Santas is they capture family and tradition and fun and hobbies in a way that you might never think about using Santa before. So many fun pieces. Oh, Lisa, thank you. It's 36 days till Christmas. Okay, that just sent fear into the heart of everybody in this chat. Because I thought you had a little more time, and apparently you don't. 36 days till Christmas. Thank you, Rosalie. So there you can see this particular selection. And remember, we have more over in the shop. Let me just show you the couple others that I have for you that are just kind of fun. Here's one for all of my Snowman collectors. Hi, Rosalie. That Santa's adorable. I love the dog too. I knew y'all would. And there's one on the shop as well that has a kitty cat. So, in fact, it's behind me. I'll show it to you in a second. So there's one with a kitty and there's one with the dog. So this one's for all the snowman collectors. How cute, right? So there's a little snowman in the middle of the wreath and then the snowman on kind of his apron. Look at the detail on his shirt. It's like, did Quacker Factory design that? Here's the cute little holly berry. Look at his sweet face. Like, beautiful detail. Presents over to the side. They're weighty too. That's something else. Like, sometimes you pick up a figurine and it's just hollow and it feels flimsy, and these feel so substantial. Kylie was unpacking these and she's like, you know, these have some weight to them, and they really do. And that's important because when you're putting them out on display, you don't want something that you feel is going to fall over or knock over easily. So if you love snowmen and you want to add a little touch of Santa, this one has a lot of reds and greens in it too. So maybe you're using our red mercury glass candlesticks. Maybe you have our red poinsettia trees. Maybe you're doing our green shimmer trees. Wouldn't those be beautiful? And then you put this little Santa in front. And then maybe we have these really cute mini snow people figurines. Those would be really cute, kind of nestled around him too. I'll talk about those in just a second. It's a set of 3. All right. So, oh, he turns on? Oh, he does. Here he is. Thank you, Kylie. He's musical. Can you hear it? Hopefully you can hear that. I'm not going to sing Jingle Bells. All right. So that one's musical. Love that. We have one too that has this garland going into his bag, like with presents, and it lights up. So that's really, really cute. Ashley said, I really love the classic look of your pieces. You can use all of this decor forever. Absolutely, Ashley. I agree. You know, and I think especially with Santas, like they have to be somewhat classic, right? Like, I mean, I think you can do a Father Christmas that is done in like his outfits can be a little bit more maybe driven by trend, but there has to be this inherent classic feel to them. And then I also know there are a lot of you who are purists when it comes to your Santas. So I think that's why our Buyer's Choice Santa was so popular this year. I think that's why these are popular too. So here's that one. And then let me show you the last one. Again, there's a few more designs over at Just Jill Shop. So check those out for sure. This one is so cute. All right, all my cat lovers, look at the little kitty cat. Here's the list, the milk, the cookie. He's like, ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Love the expression on his face, right? Because he's like, what is going on down there? And it looks like the little kitty wants some cookies and milk too. So really, really cute for those of you who are cat lovers. I thought that one was really sweet. He has this beautiful quilted backpack. And again, this cloth teak, the way this is done, like it's underneath here is where they've used some of that sort of mache look where they can create these textures. When you, again, you look at his pants and you see the texture there, but then it's accented with the faux fur. So look at that cute cookie. Isn't that adorable? I love that. Can't you just hear him starting to say, ho, ho, ho. So here are our possible dream Santas. Check those out when you have a second over at Just Jill Shop and find the one that really speaks to you. They are true collectibles. And remember, like these are not mass produced. Possible Dreams. This is made by the Department 56 company that's part of UNESCO. They limit these editions to usually 1 to 2 years. So with some things, you might see it was released 10 years ago and it's still being sold, not with the Possible Dream Santas. And the ones that I'm showing you were all new 2024. So these are not ones that have been around for a while. So I think that's important to keep in mind that if they only keep them for 1 to 2 years, we're already done almost with a year of these. So definitely check those out when you have a second. Okay, then I also wanted to point out for those of you who are going so crazy for all of our flameless candles, I mean, I'm sort of blown away. I'm so happy you love them. We have reordered those so many times, and we have another order coming in. So if there's a style that you've been wanting that you see is sold out, I think we're expecting more probably by the end of this week, and we'll be able to ship those out in the next week or two. But if you're looking for some things to go with your possible dream Santas, that's why we put out our cute Jingle Bell candle holders. Because whether you do the red or you do the soft white, it's going to work. I mean, I think it's just dependent upon how you like to decorate. Are you doing more whites? Do you want something a little bit softer, or do you really like the punch of the red? And I have to say, we've had some awesome reviews on those Jingle Bell candle holders. And I think our price is awesome too, because I have seen those out other places. And I think our price with the shipping is fantastic. So um, oh, Mary said, my husband keeps shaking the bell candlesticks to show people that they really are jingle bells. I love that. Thanks, Mary. They do. There is a little jingle in there. So definitely check those out. Like I've told you before, we're kind of getting limited in all of our styles. So if there are things that you see that you like, don't wait too long, because I'd hate for you to miss out on them when you're starting to really dive into decorating in the next couple of weeks. Like if things that you're ordering this week from us, you know, we'll do our best to get everything shipped out to you, you know, by next week, so that you'll have them right around Thanksgiving and you'll be able to start putting things up. So possible dreams are Jingle Bell candlesticks. Love those. Of course, our beautiful sequin cone trees, one of my new favorites. Like, as much as I've loved the shimmer trees the last couple of years, my tree this year for sure are those cone trees. I absolutely love them. I don't think you'll ever be sorry that you have them in your decorating arsenal. And then let me just show you the set of 3 cute little mini snow people, because these are also sort of mixed media and they're really cute. So they're only about, I would say, I don't know, maybe 3.5 inches tall. You'll get all 3 of them. So here's the one with the little cardinal on his hat, the little twig wreath. I love the way they've done greenery and pine cones over here, the same kind of look, twig arms. That's number 1. Number 2 is holding up these little burlap flags that say joy, and this red fleece hat, kind of a puffy, oversized hat with a touch of greenery and a little brown pom-pom there, and that same detail of the pine cones. And notice that those aren't flat, like there's dimension there. So those aren't painted on flat. That was actually part of the mold that was carved there. So that's 2. And then number 3 has a black felt hat, has the greenery and the pine cones, the cute little carrot nose, the wonderful little sprig stick arms, and then more pine cones berries down there. So 1, 2, 3. Just like Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? 3. You're getting all 3. So really cute. Love these because they can nestle in a lot of places. They're great with the possible dream Santa. You can nestle these in around our shimmer trees. If you're doing a little, you know, sort of winterscape look, if you have our beautiful galvanized metal townhouses, those set of 2 townhouses that come with the bottle brush trees, if you haven't seen those, you should go look those up right now. Without a doubt, I'm saying it right now, I own the company and I work with everything. Probably the best value of Christmas decor we offer this year are those 2 galvanized townhouses with the bottle brush trees. Like, you all know, you've seen them at Pottery Barn, you've seen them in Restoration Hardware, you've seen them even, you know, in Target, you know, to find, usually they do these itty bitty little trees. And if you're looking at a Pottery Barn or a place like that, they're like $59, $69, $79 for one, and they're tiny. Ours are huge. You get 2 of them, and we did the bottle brush trees too. We were able to get an awesome buy, and you can put a flameless candle on the inside. So you've got the twinkle. So go find those. Maybe Kylie can throw up the link for the townhouses. I can tell you that I'm going to use those with my Norfolk pine garland, and those are definitely something I'm using to decorate my house with this year. That's how much I love that item. I know it's a favorite of Bernadette's too. But if you want to do the little set of snowmen as part of your village, these would be darling with that. Or separate them. and use them as little place settings, or buy 2 sets maybe and do little place settings. Then everybody can take a snowman figure home. They're just adorable. I know, Lisa, they're super cute. So there's one, just to show it to you one more time. Okay. Here's 2. Joy. And then here is 3. Okay. All right. So there's our little snow people. All right. Where should we go next? All right. Well, speaking of snow people, so I wanted to bring in some items that I thought would be fun gifts for the cook, or if you like to entertain. I grew up with my grandmother and my mom always having like these special little holiday serving pieces, not big serving pieces, but just a little something to put maybe, on the coffee table for, when my mom wanted to put out some little peanuts or candies. And so we found these adorable ceramic hand painted snowman dishes. So 1, 2, 3. You could use this on your bar setup with your cherries, with your olives, with your fruit slices. You could use this to put out if you are, maybe doing a fun little ice cream or hot chocolate bar, for the holidays, and you wanted to put candies and things in here. Certainly, you could do regular candies too. If you wanted to do something small, like a little dish of hummus with some different types of little crackers or little carrot sticks, you could do that too. It's not an overly big piece, but it is dishwasher safe and it's microwave safe too. So if you wanted to do something in here to sort of heat it up, you could easily do that. Maybe it's, some melted chocolate and people can dip their strawberries or your pound cake in it, whatever it might be. Again, I don't want to set expectations here. It's not super deep. It's not super big, but there's so many, I feel like, little uses. This could even be a little soap dish for your soap rocks if you wanted to use it that way. You don't have to use these 2 little areas if you don't want to. But, peanuts, almonds, crackers, whatever it might be, wrapped candies, your homemade fudge, whatever you like to put out during the holidays. And because he's such a cute little snowman, you can keep him out, really throughout the winter. So he's a fun little piece. Not a lot of him. You guys kind of found him, even though we haven't talked much about him, but a lot of you have already discovered him. Really nice price point, cute little gift, a fun housewarming gift, a fun gift for a hostess when, she has everything, but she always has the prettiest cute dishes out. Maybe this is something that she would love. So, and I see Michelle said, I just received the snowman plate. He's so cute. Love it. I'm so glad. Thank you. I mean, look at his cute face too, right? I just fell in love with him. I just think he's so cute, 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 cute. All right. So there's one piece there. Last year, we don't have many of these left. I mean, like we have maybe 4 or 5 of these left. We had a lot of these last year. So last year we brought in these really pretty serving boards, to use with small charcuterie, meats and cheeses. If you wanted to put out some little, puff pastry, appetizers, whatever you wanted to use it for. And I love this kind of red and white thistle pattern, which looks sort of elegant holiday. But when we designed these, and these are made out of mango wood, they're hand washable, food safe. Could you use it as a cutting board? You can, but keep in mind, you're going to see the cut marks in it. So I like it more for serving personally. I wouldn't use it as something that you're chopping things up on. But you get the board. And then what we did was I included this little special envelope. And when you open up your special envelope, what you or the recipient gets inside are the following: my best recipe for a holiday side dish, my grandmother's famous cinnamon bread, the easiest fudge I know how to make. Need something for Christmas morning? How about my loaded breakfast casserole? Oh, and you want the ultimate Christmas cookie? How about some snowball cookies? So we include with this particular board 5 Just Jill recipes. So as a gift, I think this is really, really nice. Mary said, I gave the cutting boards as hostess gifts. They were well received. Oh, I'm so glad, Mary. We only have a few left. in the red and white, which I'm surprised because this pattern was actually my favorite. But really pretty, really nice. Even if, like my daughter Kylie, she's on her own, she's learning how to cook. These are 5 easy recipes that I would be nice for her to know how to make, because if she's entertaining, if she wants to have friends over, if she says, "Hey family, why don't you come over to my house on a Sunday morning? I'm going to make a breakfast casserole for us to enjoy." You have some winning recipes here. Um, these aren't just, you know, recipes that are like, meh, they just threw them in there. I put a lot of thought into what would be a nice variety of some of my best recipes. And that's what you're getting here. So 5 recipe cards, cute little board, great price point, nice gift. Only about 5 of those left. And when they're gone, they're gone. We're retiring that particular um, board and retiring that recipe assortment. Now, if you like the idea of gifting some kind of a board, but that didn't float your boat, my feelings aren't hurt. We brought in 2 different ones this year. Now, these don't come with recipes, but they come beautifully packaged. So we have this one, and it'll come in it comes in a box. So it'll be in its own little box with a clear plastic cover to it and wrapped in a bow just like this. So this is that same kind of wood, really sturdy, and you have the silver snowflake in the corner, and then you get the silver snowflake spreader to go with it. So maybe you're going to use this with cream cheese and our Southern Root Sisters pepper jam, and then surround it with crackers. Again, if you want to do like a simple charcuterie for 2, but I love this as a gift. For a hostess gift, I think it's so pretty. I think whoever receives it will love it. I mean, for me, I would just leave this cutting board up behind my stove and look at it all the time. And then, of course, I would use the spreader whenever. But I just think it's so pretty. And in addition to the snowflake, to be festive, this one says Mary. So I love the way they've put, the Mary on there. It's also on the handle of the spreader. So all kinds of things that you can do with these particular items. Your choice here, Mary or the snowflake. Lisa said, excellent idea. I smell a cookbook in your future, just Jill Bauer. Well, I'll tell you, when you spend the afternoon watching Lydia Bastianich cook, it can be a little inspiring to say, well, maybe I could write a cookbook. I'm not comparing myself to her. I'm just saying, like, she told her story of how she did it, how she and her family sort of escaped communism and immigrated to this country. And, she loved to cook because when she uses the smells and the recipes, it reminds her of her family and her grandmother. And I love that. And I thought that's so much of why I love to cook. My recipes that I use when I'm making them, I'm digging them out of my grandmother's recipe box. It's her handwriting. And somehow I sort of feel like she's right there with me in the kitchen when I'm mixing up that batch of homemade rolls or, making a delicious pie. So food is love. I believe that so much. I know that's how I express how I care about people is I want to cook for them. I want them to taste food and enjoy it and savor it and know that there's so much love in those recipes. So one day we'll see what 2025 has to bring. In the meantime, great hostess gifts, snowflake or Mary. Love these. Food safe, hand wash. You could put the spreaders in the probably top rack of your dishwasher. Although, frankly, they're so easy to hand wash. Maybe just do that to be sure that they stay looking good. Sometimes the detergents are what are not harmful, are like what cause the finishes on things like that to start to disintegrate. So hand wash it in warm water, pat it dry, end of story. It takes 2 seconds. Okay. So here are our 2 boards. All right. This next item I love, and I'm going to tell you it's a run, don't walk. We've not talked about it. It's been on the site. Some of you have found it, but if you know somebody who loves to cook, or you're looking for something really fun for your card group, for your, Sunday school class, gift exchange, white elephant. Maybe you're doing something with, just, people that at work, you're doing a small gift exchange and you're not quite sure like what to do, I love this set. We customized this set for you. So we didn't just buy this as a collection. We bought these items separately and built our own fun, whimsical kitchen kit for you. So you won't find this anywhere else in the whole country. This is only at Just Joe. So what are you going to get? First of all, you're going to get 2 super cute, oversized pot holders. Okay? One says, "Oh by gosh, be jolly," plaid on the back. The other one says, "Be good for goodness sake." Okay? So you get the 2 cute pot holders, or use these, as sort of trivets, right? Underneath your hot items that you take out of your stove or out of your oven. So you get those 2. And then, so everybody gets those 2. And then you need to choose the next item that comes with it. And you would choose either Santa spatula, Christmas tree spatula. Are you dying right now? They're so stinking cute. Gingerbread spatula, or snowman spatula. But that's not all, because with each of the spatulas that you order, it comes with a cookie cutter in that shape too. So this is how it comes packaged together, right? The spatula and the cookie cutter. And then you're going to get the 2. Look how cute that is. Tell me that isn't the cutest little kitchen holiday set. I know. So that's what the snowman cookie cutter looks like, and the spatula. By the way, I'll show this to you on this one. On the back of all of them, it also gives you some different measurements. So a cup is 8 fluid ounces. It's 16 tablespoons. That's 48 teaspoons. All right. So you have all of that, right? Because how many times have you Googled how many tablespoons are in a fourth of a cup? Well, now you can just look on the back of your spatula and find it. If you choose the gingerbread, it will come with a gingerbread cookie cutter. Oh my God, I love this item so much. Santa! I know him. Here is your Santa cookie cutter. And then finally, Christmas tree cookie cutter. All right. So love, love, love. So great for a cookie exchange hostess, Lynn. I agree. So 2 of your, Kimberly says, definitely ordering the gingerbread. Okay. So run, don't walk. Do not watch this whole live and then decide you're going to go order them, because I know they're going to be gone. We brought in quite a few, but when we break it down per design, there are not that many per design, right? So I just don't want you to miss out. So you get both of these. Be good for goodness sake. Oh my gosh, be jolly. Okay. Both of those, and a cookie cutter, and a cute little spatula with all the measurement information on the back. When you choose your spatula, it will come with the coordinating cookie cutter. So tree, gingerbread. I don't know why I said it like that. I just felt like it. Santa. I like the Santa. He's so cute. And snowman. And this is kind of how it comes together. All right. What are we thinking about that? So, so cute. Joyce, I think a Jingle Bell spatula is darling. They didn't make it. I don't have it. There's nothing I can do about it now. These are the only choices I have. So snowman, Santa, tree, gingerbread. Those are your spatula choices. Show them to you one last time. There they are. You get the cookie cutters, and you get the cute. You get the cute pot holders. All right. So that's a really cute. $29 for that set, Carol. $29. Remember, that includes your shipping and handling. So you get both of the placemat or hot mats. Can you tell? Like, I'm going on fumes right now. The spatula and the cookie cutter. All right. $29 for that whole set. That includes your shipping. Love that, love that, love that. Along the same lines, for people who love to spend time in the kitchen, did you know we sell the cutest hand-painted little whimsical salt and pepper shakers? I love these so much. So we brought these in, obviously, to go along with our gingerbread collection. So there's a cute little gingerbread boy and girl and wearing this cute little hat with the different colors, and they're so cute. I mean, whether you use salt and pepper shakers or not, you can't tell me if those were in your kitchen, they would not make you smile every single day. Okay, so I know, right, Ashley? Stop it. So cute. If you're not a gingerbread person, are you perhaps more somebody who likes the traditional, like, say, a Santa and a snowman mug? Look at the cute vintage vibe that you get on these. So, again, salt and pepper shakers. They have the little rubberized holder on the inside, and then you've got your shakers on top. And Lisa said, it's highly dangerous to watch your live shows. I always seem to order something. Well, then we're doing our job, Lisa, right? Because we're finding great things for you. And I know there are so many places where you could choose to spend your money and shop. And I'm honored that you would consider spending it with us because, listen, we're a very small fish in like the most gigantic ocean of the world when it comes to shopping, and that you even have found us and then want to spend time here. I hope you look at me as a trusted source who's done all the hard work for you. I've gone out, found, picked, selected the best of the best, I hope, for you, always with you in mind, trying to bring you variety, trying to hit different price points so that you can always find that something special, or as we like to say, your next favorite thing here at Just Jill. All right, so look at these. These are hand painted, by the way. So the detail on those, think about that. All hand painted, really nicely done. So there's your cute little, they look like little mugs, and it's a Santa and a snowman. And then wait, so you like winter? Look at these cute penguins. Aren't they cute? They have different scarves. So one has a red scarf with the snowflakes, the other has a green scarf with snowflakes and then kind of a little pattern to it. Really, really cute, kind of roly-poly. They kind of remind me, remember in like the 70s, those figurines? I think they were designed to give Fisher Price a run for their money. They were called Weebles. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. They kind of remind me of Weebles. My daughter is looking at me like, you are such a geek. Where do you come up with this stuff, Mom? I have no idea. It's just in here. Ask me to sing the Slinky song. I know it. What walks downstairs, a loner in pairs, and makes a slinkity sound. A spring, a marvelous spring. Everyone knows it's Slinky, Slinky, Slinky. It's fun and a wonderful toy. I think Slinky, Slinky. It's fun for a girl and a boy. All right. And now you're all singing that song. Exactly. All right. So there's our cute little penguins. All right. That was a lot of fun. What did you think about all those like kitchen kind of things? I love all those, right? That's so up my alley. I love having fun dishes. I love having pretty platters and boards to put things out. So those are incredible. I don't have one here to show you, but I do want to say, if you want to kick up that board idea a notch, please make sure you check out our charcuterie boards by Sergio, because he has partnered with us to create the most beautiful, like, Kylie's going to put a link to it. Do the one that has the food too, Kylie. And you can buy just the board with the food, or just the food. We did it that way because we figured a lot of you might want to buy it with the food to start if you were buying it for yourself. And then you might just want to replenish the food because you've got the board. But the board is awesome. It comes with the different cheese knives. It comes with the little slate markers, even the chalk to write the name on it. It comes with a second, almost round serving chip and dip kind of style. It's made of bamboo. So be sure to check that out. That would be a lovely higher end gift. Like you might want to give a couple, especially like, I feel like couples who might be like in their 20s, early 30s, they're just kind of starting out. Maybe they just got married. You need a wedding gift. So check out Sergio's Charcuterie, because those boards are awesome. That would definitely be a Just Jill pick. All right, a couple other quick things here to mention for you. We talked about these over the weekend. I know not all of you were here on Sunday with us, but I just wanted to remind you that one of the number one gifts that we offer here at Just Jill since day one that we've had them to present to you have been the My Saint, My Hero door hangers. And these are designed to hang over your doorknob indoors as a blessing for your home and to bless all who exit and enter through those doors. These are all hand strung in Bosnia Herzegovina. They use real olive wood from Jerusalem that has been carved. Hanging down from there, you have a series of medals, including the Saint Benedictine medal, which is the ultimate, most powerful medal of protection. You have your St. Christopher medal. You have a cross. You have the Virgin Mary, so the our Mother medallion. You have the blessed tag, and all you have to choose here is really the color of the beads in between the larger carved beads. Here's what I need you to know. We were talking with Amy D'Ambra from My Saint, My Hero, and she basically said, listen, this is all I can offer you in terms of quantity. And if it sells out, we can't replenish it this year. So what we have available right now is all that we're able to get here at Just Jill. And I will tell you, we have the best price in town because we include shipping. So you might look at a different site where you know My Saint, My Hero is offered and be like, well, their price is the same as Jill's, but are they including the shipping and handling? Even if it's on sale for a few bucks less, when you include the shipping and handling, does it work out to be the same? So these are $49. They are one of the most meaningful gifts. I love reading the comments from so many of you. You've bought them for your own home. You've bought them to put on your grandchildren's doors so that their rooms feel blessed. It will come with a beautiful romance card. They come in these sheer bags. This one here is a lighter wood with kind of the white, kind of more of an ivory bead that goes along with it. If you get it at home and you're like, it's too small for my doorknob, all you're going to do is pull. Okay. And so you can make it hang down, be as wide or as tight as you need it to be. You just pull this at the top to adjust it to whatever size you might need. So that's another option for you in the lighter wood with the white. And then some of the choices even have gemstones. I have one here that's the Amazonite, which is this really pretty, almost sea glass color, just so that you can see what that looks like. But just absolutely gorgeous. And then the card on it, this is what comes with it. So it's the traditional home blessing. Each home blessing door hanger is made of hand-carved olive wood from Jerusalem, adorned with the St. Benedict medal, dates back over 1,000 years, known as the strongest symbol of protection in the Christian world. This door hanger is a sacramental for you to use to bless your home and space with God's constant presence and protection. And then on the back, it also tells you the meaning of all of the different medals. So the St. Christopher medal is the armor of protection. The St. Benedict is the strongest symbol of protection. Miraculous Mother Mary, miracles of love. The stone cross, a symbol of faith. And the blessed tag, a reminder that your space is blessed. So really a beautiful gift, unusual, special, and I think very meaningful to the person who receives it. So be sure to check those out. The one I didn't show you, we have one that has a little bit of rose quartz on it. Just be mindful that the rose quartz beads, rose quartz is a very soft pink. It does have some white in it. And when you do it in a bead form, obviously that's not gem jewelry quality. So it's not necessarily going to sparkle. It's just going to be like a soft wash of pink. But it's very, very pretty. The same way, you know, in many respects, this is sort of a wash of that aqua with the Amazonite. The same is true for the rose quartz. So check out those because when they're gone, they're gone. And I can tell you, the first year that we offered those, that was the #1 seller of all of the hundreds of items that we sold at Just Jill. It was the #1 seller. We sold more of these, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them for our little shop. That's a lot. And they've continued to be a bestseller every time we offer them. So for the holiday season, especially, and who doesn't like the idea of having a little bit of protection, not only while you're in your home, but also every time you venture out into this big, crazy world. So I like that too. All right. So those are our My Saint, My Hero. Judy said, I bought the Amazonite recently. It's above my bedroom door and my pastor blessed it. Oh, that's sweet. I have kitties. Oh, that's sweet. So you had to put it up high, right? I love that. Really, really beautiful. Okay. Let me show you too, because I just saw Susan's comment that she had ordered the Jim Shore Woodland Santa. Let me just show you that our Jim Shore Woodland Santa, we only have a few left, and these are the signed pieces. So, we usually put things on sale when we have a couple left, and it's kind of like if you get it, you get it, you're lucky. And if you don't, it's gone. But if you've always wanted a signed piece from Jim Shore, this is the only one we have left in our inventory. Again, similar to the cutting board with the recipes that I had, we have like four of these left, maybe five. I can't remember what Bernadette told me. So if you'd like to have a piece signed by Jim, we did a special sale on this piece for tonight. So take advantage of it if you'd like it. This is from the Woodland series, which I love. I love this kind of white look. I know this is a favorite of Jim's too. This beautiful dove. Look at the face on that Santa. The way that you can see the beard has that mottled look of carving, holding a lantern, the bunny, the little squirrel, this Arctic fox. Look at the detail here on the back of that piece with the trees, the beautiful almost argyle pattern, and then look at the base with the quilt stars, which almost look like snowflakes, and the touches of the green and the red berries. So if you're a fan of Jim Shore's, if you had seen this when Jim was here, we only have a couple left. You will have his signature. He signed these just for us at Just Jill. Like, this is not something you can go out and usually buy signed. He signed a certain number for us at Just Jill, and that was it. And these are like the final four that we have left. So if you would like it, jump on it, because that's pretty special to have a signed piece. And Jim's really particular about the way he signs these pieces, because he wants to make sure he takes his time with each signature so that you can really read his name. He said that when he was young, he got an autograph one time, and it was such a scribble that he'd, had such high expectations of owning something with an autograph, and you couldn't even read the person's name. So he's really, really careful about making sure that each piece is individually signed. So, and this particular piece is called The Best Gift Is Each Other. So if you love woodland animals, if you love the look of a white winter wonderland, if you just love Santas and Jim Shore, make sure you pick that one up, because that's a good one. It also looks really nice, by the way, if you wanted to use the white Jingle Bell candlestick holders. That's kind of a nice look as a background. Okay, so there's that piece. All right, the last thing I'm going to show you real quickly is our coasters. So kind of in that same realm of hostess gifts, people that are hard to shop for. And then I'll talk about those Doll 10 lip balms too. I'll show you the colors. Here are some of our coasters. So you can check over on the shop for some of the other designs that we still have in stock. But if you love cardinals, I love this kind of almost watercolor like look to the cardinal. It's a little bit softer. I love the greens, and there's just a little hint of blue in there too. Nice to use all winter long, and a great gift. I mean, it's practical, but it's pretty. And those are the things that I love. If I have to use them, I'll use them, but why can't it look nice too? So that's one of the things that I love about the coasters. And they are backed in cork, and these are kind of a rough hewn around the edges. So I just want to make sure you know that it's not like just a perfect porcelain tile. It has kind of a tumbled, rough hewn edge to it, and they're really, really nice. Sandy said I have the Snowman coasters, and I love them. So we have those cardinals. I'm glad you like yours, Sandy. And then here is, I got to open this one up, Kylie. Here's this cute set, which I do like this one a lot too. So this one is Be Merry. So look at the wreath and the cardinal. Joy with the snowflake in the center. Cute little reindeer with I love the sort of wreath around the neck like a necklace, and then the cardinals all up in the antlers. And then finally, there's a Santa with the reindeer and the cardinals as well. So kind of a little bit more of a whimsical holiday take with the cardinals. Really, really sweet. And again, this is another one of those fun little gifts to use in your gift exchange or just to put out around your home. I mean, maybe you don't go big time with your tree and the wreaths and the garlands and the this and the that, but you like to have a couple of simple little touches for the holidays. Why not have your coasters be something practical that just add that little touch of the holidays? So check out our coaster sets. Those are always very popular. And then we also have our beautiful, and you all loved these last year, and we haven't talked about these at all this season, and they are another one of my favorite items. Great gift for the cook, making it so much fun in the kitchen. These are measuring spoons, but look at the detail on them. So that's all guilloche enameling, the same way you would have that guilloche enameling. Joan Rivers taught me all about that in jewelry. So we have different motifs and different designs. This one happens to have cardinals in that hand enameling. The bottom looks like a leaf. Look at the pretty detail in the lettering there. And even on the back, they're finished so nicely. So you could do a set of the cardinal measuring spoons. We have the fish. I love the fish. I love the fish. So look at the fish. Oh, it's upside down. There it is. And these are, let me just make sure I get, you have a quarter teaspoon, a half teaspoon, a full teaspoon, and then a tablespoon. So look, the detail on those, front and back. Look at the underside. Look at the way they did all of the scales on that. The texture is fabulous. So love, love, love those. We have these for you with hearts. So those are very pretty. Look at the detail on the heart. Almost looks like a heart key. And there's the back of the piece. And then we also have the butterflies. So look at the beautiful colors on the butterflies. So again, what do you do with these? Well, maybe you give these to the person that you're going to be giving the board and the recipe cards to. Maybe you give this with a cookbook. Maybe you give this with a spice set. You know, we carry Saltopia here at Just Jill. Maybe that's going to be something fun. Maybe you put these together with one of our cookie mix sets from Southern Root Sisters. Maybe this is just the gift. Like you just need a little something for your, you know, your new daughter-in-law's mother. You want to give her a little something. They're all coming to your house for the holidays. Why not some beautiful measuring spoons? Because this is another one of those items that is a necessary item in the kitchen. If you're going to do any kind of cooking whatsoever, whether you're a cook or a baker, or, you know, a lot of times you're just cooking up boxed meals, a lot of times it's add a quarter of this, add a half a teaspoon of that. So why not do it with spoons, measuring spoons that are really pretty and beautiful. So butterfly, and then look at the cup. It's like a flower. It's so pretty. So here's the butterfly. The other one that has enamel is our cardinal. Denise likes the heart. Diane, those are so pretty, I know. Okay, so there's the cardinals. So super. How about the cardinal and the cardinal? So you could do a cute little cardinal coaster and cardinal measuring spoon. And those are little leaves at the end. And then the all silver choices are the hearts. And really beautiful, really ornate detail. So pretty. Trying to show you those detail on all those. And I just think the fish are so much fun. I mean, if you know somebody who has a beach house, you know, is their, you know, spouse loves to fish, could be a lot of fun. I don't know, there's something about the fish I just love. I love the design of it. I love the artistry of it. I love the texture because again, it's not flat. This is, again, rub my nail against this and you feel that texture. So the measuring spoons, I think, again, are another nice kind of fun, different gift that somebody will open and be like, "Oh my gosh, I've never seen anything like this. I love these." So they are kind of fun. Kylie said it reminds her of the Feast of the Fishes. So just a really, really nice look. All right, so those are our gifts. What's everybody think? Um, Karen said, I got the serving board with the recipes. Oh, enjoy, Karen. I don't know if you're going to keep the recipes for yourself or you're going to give it as a gift, but however it shakes out, I hope everybody enjoys it. Any questions or anything I can answer for everybody? So I will tell you that a couple things. Oh, we didn't talk about doll 10. Okay, wait. Let's totally shift gears here for a second. Away from snowmen and cardinals and Santas and trees. So let me just show you real quickly. So this is just one of several lip sets that we have from Doll 10 over at Just Jill Shop. But I love this set because these are these tinted buttery lip balms. So they're butter balms with a subtle tint. And you're going to get all 4 of them. So this is the one that I'm wearing. It's really kind of like my natural lip color. My lips feel so smooth and hydrated. They're so pretty. And let me just see if you can kind of see. Can you see the color there? Yeah, you can. All right, so there's one color. Look how these glide, everybody. There's one that has just a little bit more pop of pink. Like sometimes you just need to be able to see your lips, right? And you can layer these. They're not greasy feeling at all. My lips just feel so soft and smooth. Here's the next color. A little more berry toned. See it? And then finally, and Kylie, maybe you could put a link up for these. This is a little bit more of like a pretty reddish color. But let me tell you, for holiday, okay, I'm gonna wipe these off. I didn't bring a towel. For holiday, like this is how I would want to wear red. Because I don't particularly think that some of those really harsh reds that are so opaque, like that looked great in the 80s in the Robert Palmer videos, but I'm not sure that that works on me at the age of 56. But I do like to have a little color to my lip. Look how pretty that is. So it's red, festive for holiday. I'm in a black sparkly poncho. And now I've kicked up my lips just a little bit by have this beautiful red. Susie, you asked about taste. No, I don't taste anything. And I don't feel like these are moving around on my lips. Again, they're not a stain, okay? It's just a tinted lip balm. The idea is this allows your lips to stay hydrated, soft, smooth while you're going through your day. That you can be in very natural makeup and put on something that's cushy on the lips with just that little hint of tint. I think as we get older, what I've learned, and I've been lucky to work with some of the top makeup artists in the world. I work with Bobbi Brown for years. Her phone number, I could text her tomorrow. Her phone number is in my phone. I know Bobbi very well, and I've always admired Bobbi because she has such a practical approach to makeup and it's not ever heavy. It's just women looking better. I've worked with Mally Roncal. I've worked with Laura Geller. I've worked with Eve Pearl. I've worked with, oh, Christopher Buckle. You know, I've worked with all of these famous makeup artists, you know, the makeup artist for Yves Saint Laurent, the makeup artist for Givenchy. Like I've worked with all of them. And what I've learned from so many of them is the older you get, it's not about putting more on. The older you get, really, the softer your makeup should become. And I think for that reason, especially as we're starting to get maybe some more lines and wrinkles around our lips. Some of these lipsticks really amplify lines and wrinkles, right? Or they migrate too much. And so just having this kind of cushy balm that I have to say, like, I am really loving this red. It's a really pretty color. Um, Finding something that gives you just that little kiss of color, but still is keeping things hydrated. And by the way, here's what else I would say to you. In a pinch, take a little bit because it's, made of these wonderful oils and butters, and just put a little bit on your skin for that little kiss of color. Or find the one that's the most neutral. That's this one here. And just kind of put it up on your cheekbone. So that gives you this, again, this kind of like dewy freshness. So they really become like multi-purpose balm sticks. Like when in a pinch, if you feel like you're looking a little pale, you could take a little bit and press it into your skin. They're good ingredients for your skin and nothing's going to dry you out. Would you ever do that with a heavy lipstick? No. Would you ever do that with a matte lipstick? But you could do it with this. Kathy said these are great colors. Never tried any of her products. They look great. Oh my gosh. Doris's products are awesome. And again, I felt like the way to bring her into the Just Jill Jilliverse was to do it with lips, because that really was a category that she was so associated with from the Wayback Machine when she and I first met. But while she has many great products, and as we move into the new year, we're going to be talking more about her concealers and her foundations and eyeliners and all those kinds of things. I just felt for a way to kick it off, let's go with where she rules in the category, and lips for sure is it. Plus, I also always feel like I don't know people that would give foundations or concealers during the holiday season, but I think everybody that I know loves getting new lip products, and they're great stocking stuffers. And you're going to get the set of 4. They're all full size. You can divide them up, and do singles, or now you have a new lip wardrobe, all right, of something that's easy to put on, a little kiss of color, nothing that's going to be overwhelming, and super cushy on your lips. Our friend Charmaine, the Christmas connoisseur, says, I love Doll 10 products. They feel great on the lips and smell good too. And you know what? I don't really feel like this one has much fragrance to it. Like it's not vanilla, it's not flavored. I'm not really tasting anything. It's just a really pretty kiss of color and cush. So check those out, and check out some of the other items. We're going to try to get Doris here, but we do have more traditional lip glosses and some lip liners and some other kits that we've put together for the holiday season. But this one, all day long. I don't think you'll be disappointed. And remember, shipping and handling is included with all of your orders. So when you see that price, it's not another, $5, $8 on top of that when you check out. The only thing that'll be added at checkout is the sales tax for wherever you live. Okay. All right. Anything else? I see somebody asking, Liv was asking, after working at QVC for many years, do you have a big makeup collection? Yes, yes, and yes. Way too much. Way too much. In fact, that's like one of my goals for the new year, is to really pare down. I have too much. And you know what? I hang on to makeup products longer than I should. But the fact of the matter is, like, I have my basics, right? I have my foundation and concealer that I like. I have my finishing powder that I like. I have 2 eyeshadow palettes that I rely on. I always use a black or a dark brown eyeliner. I don't need 17 colors. Like, it's very nice sometimes when you see these collections where they give you a lot of options, and maybe you all like to have a lot of options. I'm too busy for options when it comes to makeup. I just need to sit down, get my makeup done, and get out the door. So, as I've grown older, I also, I think, wear a lot less makeup than I used to, and I think I probably look better because of it. My skin looks better, my eyes look brighter. There's always a time and place to glam it up, I think, but for me anyway, I find that at my age, I'm 56. I'm proud to say that. I just like to keep my look simple. Clean, not overwhelming. And the best compliment I think anybody has ever given me, in fact, it was Sharon Feich, who was a former host. We ran into each other at QVC the other night, and we hadn't seen each other in a while, and she looked at me and she said, "You never age." And I think that's the best compliment I could ever receive. So, and I don't think that has anything to do with me. A lot of it is just genetics. I think got very lucky. I have my grandmother's skin, but I also think I don't go overboard because I realize that older, mature skin has more texture. So the more stuff you put on it, the more of that texture is going to come through. I'd rather keep it simple. I'd rather keep it clean. I'd rather keep it understated so that, the good features of my skin are what people see, not makeup exacerbating some of the things that I don't. That's just me. All right. The door hanger sold out. You said that it won't be back. All of the choices are sold out on the door hanger?
We'll double check, but she's asking, will they be back at all?
No, that was it. Sorry. I tried to warn you. Kathy, everything sold out. Oh, thanks everybody. Yeah, that was what Amy told us, that we would not be able to get back into them. If that should change, of course, you'll all be the first to know, but I think that was about all we had. I see Kathy, what foundation do you like, if I may ask? So what I've been using lately is there's two, and funny, they were invented by the same guys, but they've started different companies. So for concealer lately, I've been using Tarte's Shape Tape. It's a little bit more coverage, and I think the secret with that is, one, make sure your under eye is hydrated really well before you put it on. And two, what I've learned is so many times in demonstrations, you see people taking like concealer and dotting it all over their face. Well, the problem with that is you start working on this eye, okay? And by the time you get over here, because you've put product there, it's starting to dry down. And then you're not able to work with it as easily. So when you're using concealer, especially, just do one small area at a time. And I really make sure that I get in here because I think that's the darkest part. It's like a dark cave. So if you can brighten that, then I pat it underneath here. I get a little redness here, so I use concealer there. I get a little redness on my chin. Like, I usually just put it on the back of my hand, honestly. I mean, I know there's all these fancy brushes and everything, and brushes are great, but I think your hands are great tools. So I put the concealer on the back of my hand with the face tape, and I really believe in pressing it in. Just press it in. Learn that from Bobbi Brown. For foundation, I have been using either Too Faced. It's called Born This Way foundation. I wear that a lot on camera, but it's not like heavy thick. I can wear it for real life too. In fact, it's what I have on right now. The guys that founded Too Faced, they sold their company, Jared and Jeremy. They've started a new company called Polite Society, and they have a foundation that I really, really love. And I use that for my real life most of the time. I wasn't using it for a little window only because I got tan and I couldn't find the right shade with their colors to work with my skin because of the tan. But now that my tan's faded, I can go back to my regular, I think it's medium neutral that I use. And I really like that foundation a lot by Polite Society. I also, if you have dry skin, I would highly recommend the Bobbi Brown, not her company Jones Road, the Bobbi Brown company, although Bobbi Brown, the person, is not involved in that company anymore, but Bobbi Brown, the cosmetic brand, they have the foundation sticks. I will probably never be without that product because it's so quick and easy. It's great for touch-ups. That's what I rely on if I'm at home and then all of a sudden decide, you know what, I need to go run a couple of errands. If I just want to cover up the redness really quickly, those foundation sticks, I can do a couple little swipes, press it into my skin, and I'm good to go. So those are the products that I love. I'm a huge proponent of making sure your skin is hydrated. And that's not just before you put your makeup on. Like those are things you need to be doing for your skin day and night. So give your skin an overnight moisture mask once in a while. Make sure you're exfoliating properly so that all that dead skin cell is off, so that when you do apply things like foundation, they'll go on much more smoothly. So those are just some of the things that I've learned over the years with working with so many incredible makeup artists and picking their brain. Plus, my very first job, believe it or not, going way back when, I was my first job at 15. I was a gift wrapper in this little gift shop where I grew up. But then when I turned 16 and could work the register and do those things, I was trained in their cosmetics department. So I was trained in Elizabeth Arden skincare. I was trained in Borghese makeup. I've always had this interest in beauty, even though I'm far from being like Glamorama. But I do, believe in the power of what some simple makeup things can do to make a woman look like themselves, but just a little better. It doesn't have to be heavy. It doesn't have to be made up. It can look very natural in a very easy way. Dr. Dinesh, hi Lynn. Dr. Dinesh should be coming back probably after the first of the year. Probably won't be here before the end of the year, but we'll have Adrian back. I kind of like the January timeframe for beauty because I think for a lot of us, January is a time to reset. And it's time to reset with our hair, with our makeup. Some of us we're looking at the way we're eating and doing those things. So I do love to focus on some of those self products, skincare, beauty, hair, in January. So that's probably when you'll see Dr. Dinesh back. But we're always adding to our assortments. So keep checking back to see if there's any specials. And don't forget, I'm going to sign off because we ran over here 12 minutes and I know Kylie and I are both exhausted. It's been a long day. Don't forget, we have some special jewelry offers going on right now. All Ross Simons jewelry, both sterling silver, gemstones, 14 karat gold, all 15% off. Your discount will be taken at checkout. Satya jewelry, again, another favorite brand for so many of you. Beautiful for gift giving. Be sure to check that out. All Satya jewelry is on sale, 15% off. That discount will be taken at checkout. There's some delicate pieces, so like for your granddaughters and things. Also, if you buy anything from our holiday collection from Power Beads by Jen, you'll get that free bonus little red stretch bracelet. So that's a little gift with purchase. And then while there's no special offer around this, remember November is Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month. And we do have our PanCan bracelet, that beautiful amethyst agate with the amethyst heart. A portion of your proceeds will be donated to PanCan. There is only a 13% survival rate with pancreatic cancer. And while that number has increased over the last couple of years, that's still not great odds. And as the daughter of somebody who lost their fight with pancreatic cancer, that is a cause that's very near and dear to our family. And we like to try to give back and support research when we can. So a portion of the proceeds from that PanCan bracelet, that pancreatic cancer awareness bracelet, will be made to PanCan, where they're really pushing forward in creating awareness and dedication to more research to help find ways to stave off pancreatic cancer, to reduce the tumor size, to prolong life, and find answers to determine better who truly is at risk and how can it be detected sooner. Because sadly, most of the time when pancreatic cancer is detected, it's stage 4, and the window of time to react to try to shrink those tumors is very small. It is a very aggressive and a very painful cancer. And so anything that we can do to support that research, we try to do that here. So you can find all of those over at the shop too. All right, listen, this was fun. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope we, inspired you with a few new fun gift ideas, or maybe gave you a few new Santas to add to your holiday decor. We'll be back next week. Next week, we'll be kicking off some of our Black Friday specials that we've saved for you, some new things, some exciting things. So be on the lookout for that. And I hope you have a great rest of your week. And if you happen to be around on Friday, I will be on QVC with J Jewelry in the morning and in the evening. So if you're following me on Facebook and Instagram, I'll be sure to post because I can't think of what those times are right off the top of my head, but I'll be there on Friday. All right, everybody, have a great night. Thanks for being here tonight. Always fun to be with you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.